These people who work in the shadows are trying to establish a new world order, just like Hitler envisioned. Ein Volk, ein Reich, ein Führer. One world, one race, and one ruler. A new world order upon the ashes of all people and all sovereignty of all nations for all time.
The piece you're about to see is just part of the bigger picture on Obama. I've been taking a look at the piece that just came in this morning. Discovered CIA files that document the agency's connections with Obama. What has the Central Intelligence Agency, which is the enforcement arm of the Council on Foreign Relations, have to do with Obama? Was Obama picked by the international banksters to do their bidding? This author, Wayne Madsen, has worked for ABC and NBC and, Fox News. He's a contributor. Now, Fox gives you part of the story. They're part of that NeoKnazi group who gives you the fake pretense of being conservatives. And yet most of these guys are Trotskyites in the background. Oh, Glen Beck is doing a good job, probably 85, 90% on target. But he never, ever talks about the Council on Foreign Relations involvement through apparatchiks to take out the World Trade Center. Never, ever talks about that. He continues to accept the government's story as the truth, when in actuality it's a lie. But this Obama thing, if some of these new reports are true, that he's not a citizen of the United States, does it really make a difference? I mean, he's black. We needed somebody that's black in there to show that we are politically correct. Is Obama a citizen of the United States? Do you really care? Come on, should we just lighten it up a little bit and give the brother a chance? Now, all of those stories that you've heard about him doing some crack in the back seat of a limousine while he was getting some oral satisfaction from that fella named Larry Sinclair. You know Larry? Oh, you haven't seen his news clips? Haven't read his book? But then, does it make a difference whether the president is AC, DC, that he bats for different teams? It matters whether he is batting for America or this international bankster group.
I, Barack Hussein Obama, do solemnly swear
that I will execute the office of President to the United States faithfully.
That I will execute
faithfully the office of President of the United States.
President of the United States faithfully.
And will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States.
Preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States.
No.
Help me God.
No.
So help me God.
Barack Obama cannot be President of the United States legally. He can't be. He's not a United States citizen.
Oh, wait a minute. What do you mean he's not a United States citizen? They said he was born in Hawaii.
No, he was not born in Hawaii. He was born on Mombasa Island in the Indian Ocean. Mombasa Island is a sister city of Honolulu, but it's certainly not in Hawaii. At the time of his birth, Mombasa Island was a territory under the sovereignty of the Sultan of Zanzibar, which was an area known as a British protectorate, and had been a British protectorate since 1895. His mother went to Mombasa Island to give birth after an incident that occurred at Port Ritze at the airport, which is on the mainland. She needed to go to hospital to give birth because she was going to fly back to the United States via probably
You mean on the mainland of Kenya?
From the mainland of Kenya. That's correct. She went from the mainland to the island, which is that time under the sovereignty of the Sultan of Zanzibar, from the Port Ritze Airport. Port Ritze Airport is the airport that serves Mombasa Island. In 1961, the main route by air from Mombasa Island to the United States would have been via Port Ritze Airport on a DC-3 flight into either Nairobi or Kampala Airport. From there, taking a flight to London. From London, one would travel to Montreal into Idlewild Airport. That would be the route she was going to take. She didn't, since she went in labor at the airport. She had to be taken to a hospital on Mombasa Island. The doctor that accompanied her was the director of the hospital that was adjacent to the terminal at Port Ritze.
There's rumors that his grandmother watched the birth.
Well, that's what she said. She watched the birth. So she obviously had been at the hospital in Mombasa Island.
So was it not in Kenya, but Mombasa Island?
That's right, because it didn't come part of Kenya until later. Mombasa was under Zanzibar sovereignty.
So we're talking about the President of the United States, this fellow who professes to be the President of the United States. Is that
professes
correct?
To be. The United States Congress passed a anti-anchor baby provision, and the provision basically said that a mother had to be a resident of the United States for 10 years. 5 of those years had to be after the age of 14 years of age. Barack Obama's mother at the time of his birth was only 18 years of age. Therefore, she didn't qualify to give him U.S. citizenship.
A lot of you have read the story in the Globe about Obama not being a citizen of the United States, and the Mark Seidenberg interview certainly validates that. But have you ever considered the fact that he is a follower of Saul Alinsky? Oh, Saul Alinsky did not pray to God. No, he prayed to Lucifer. He dedicates his book to Lucifer. But why should I mention Saul Alinsky? Because Obama has read the book. Obama's mentor is Saul Alinsky, who dedicates rules for radicals to Lucifer, to Satan, to the devil, for God's sakes. Does that make a difference? Oh, we got to let something like that pass. Is Obama a worshiper at the throne of the Lord Lucifer? No, not a chance. Barry Soetoro, or well, I guess that was the name that he used for a period of time when he was in Indonesia, may have been born in Zanzibar. Oh, not even Kenya. No. In Zanzibar, and then went from Zanzibar to Kenya. Should that make a difference? Well, about a third of the people living in the United States says it does. And there's a court case going before the Supreme Court. Are they going to sort of shift the information here and there, just like they did in the assassination of John F. Kennedy? Do they, I'm talking about the Illuminati, the Council on Foreign Relations Group, those people who control the CIA, manipulate the facts to come forth with a message which is entirely contrary to the truth? You will find the rest of the story in our film, The Banksters Boy. All you have to do is plug in, and you can carry the message to the world before some of these madmen, insane people in this administration create another war, which could be the end and the beginning of World War III.